Let's see if we can tower over Standard Hearthstone with Plague DK. Now, the idea behind this deck is we are going to be using the Living Plague as our high-end undead target. This will allow us to revive it with Memorial Manifest, and because we have the hero power of Blood Dr. Thalia, we can actually shuffle in 11 plagues into our opponent's deck with a single attack. Now, this deck does require your opponent to actually draw into the plagues, which means it is a little bit RNG based, so we are running things like Prize Vendor to hopefully force them to draw into it. But before we get into the Mulligan guide, I need to give a little bit of a warning. My model kind of bugged out on the stream that I was playtesting this deck, and for the games, it might be staring off into space for the footage. There's no way I can fix it. I wish there was, but it is what it is, and the games were too good to scrap it. Now for a long guide. First thing to watch out for is going to be Morbid Swarm. Basically, you're looking for anything that can swarm the board early on, and that you can combo with the Bone Flurries. This acts as a removal tool and just a bunch of damage to your opponent's face. Corpse Cannon is a pretty good card to keep too, especially if you know you're facing an aggro matchup, and you can get a combination of that and Staff of the Endbringer. Finally, Blood Doctor is the last card that you're going to be looking for. Now, with all being said, let's discuss some games. Like, this hand isn't bad, but it's against... Okay, so Hex is something we'll probably have to worry about with Plague, but... We'll see.
This might sting a little.
Oh, good turn 3 Blight.
This might sting a little.
Archer isn't bad. Oh shit, I forgot it. It's okay. And thanks for the free draw, I guess. And then we'll use Xavius. I know it is. We're trying our best to figure out anything. Ooh. This is really, really funny, but I'm gonna go with
This might sting a little.
Paradox. I have other DK ideas. I had another DK idea where I was coining it like Bonk DK, where you're using Drink Blood as a way to refresh your hero power. Oh. We might do another DK stream towards the end of the week. Because I just realized using my Ev would actually probably make the combo way easier to pull off. Basically, you're playing Herald DK with Dios, Drink Blood, because that's 30 points of damage with the Deathwing hero power. Because, I don't know. People tend to like DK, so I don't mind doing 2 DK lists back to back. Well, at least that's 1 Hex that I don't have to worry about. I know this deck sometimes only runs 1 Hex, so that's even better for us. Okay, that's not bad. Our draw power card. The other Pterodactyls. Let's do this. I'm just gonna try to overwhelm the board a little bit with some minions, so we can slam down to Talandri's Last Stand next turn. No, please don't have 2 AoEs. I actually have 2 AoEs. I don't mind. If we can draw through our entire deck, I won't mind. Okay, so this has a 1/3 chance of drawing us into Blood Doctor, which is good. The game's just like, hey, here you go. That's good, that's good. Okay. We just need the Living Plague. I'm going to assume they do not have another Hex in the deck. And we'll pretend that... Or we'll just go wide with something. Nice! Well, not nice because you wanted the signature cards, but nice that you got, like, one of the better pulls. You know? That's all, like, that's always a good thing. Okay, maybe not always a good thing, but, like, it's usually a good thing. Yeah, like, I'm not pulling for this one. There's... I think... It is a cool skin. I'm trying to think of the only thing I... Oh, the only thing I wanted was Willow or Wallow. Whichever... The 8-drop in a Warlock. That's the only thing I wanted from this one. And I was just like, eh. I say this as I have a pet behind me and I have 2 other pets. I try to not do as every single gacha. Oh. This is going to resurrect one of these, right? Yeah, this is such a bad board to do this on.
One shot, one kill.
But we can minimize the healing that they're going to do. Hang on. Do you like Quest Hunter? Here's Quest Hunter. It was a deck that I almost did a stream on I have the footage for it, I just don't like it enough. I don't think it's unique enough to be featured. It's using Watfin is the it was between that and the Watfin list that if you don't have all the cards, I don't really recommend. I mean, it had a positive win rate, but I don't know if I would recommend it. I have to do the math here. 34 games with it. I ended up with a 56% win rate. But like, I don't know. It's not super unique, which is why I end up just being like, I don't know if I want to cover it or not. Yeah. I mean, it's a wombo combo deck. It does work. I just figured people are tired of seeing anything hunter related, so I didn't want to do it. I might actually still end up going up on the channel because it is a combo deck and people have been wanting combo. Oh, you thought you bricked me. But in truth, it is I. Emergency surgery number 2, I guess. We have enough corpses. Might as well. The funniest thing about the scenario that we're in right now is if we top deck the Living Plague, and it actually is destroyed, we end up... Oh, actually, I guess the combo that we would really want to see is Corpse Cannon into Living Plague, because if we do that, we destroy our... Well, Living Plague, then Corpse... Yeah. Oh. I screwed that up, didn't I?
My patience has reached its limit.
Yeah. Watfin is supposed to be a reference to Rawrin. According to Rawrin. And I think Blizzard. I think even the flavor text is a reference to him. I'll get rid of this one. And then we'll do the last stand play.
This might sting a little.
Yeah. We're 2 for 2 with this deck. And both of the games we've lost are Hunter, so... Something slower we can hold our own. The main problem is getting the Living Plague out of our deck. Like... That's what we've been, like, waiting on the majority of this, is just... We need to get the Living Plague out of our deck. We have 7 cards left in the deck, and we're not top decking him. Speaking of him, though, hold on. We might be okay. We're just gonna hope our opponent doesn't have exactly another Hex. Because if they don't have another Hex, we're okay. They only had a few cards left in their deck anyways, so... Okay, so we shuffled 11 of them into their deck. They've drawn into 1, so they only have 4 cards that aren't. And I don't think they have lethal from here because they're playing Mug, not Z. Mug is just slower. That's why I'm not like too worried about them having lethal. Okay, that might be a little bit of a problem. Yes, trade, please. Yes, keep on trading. Yes. Can we get the other prize vendor as a top deck? I would take that in an absolute heartbeat.
Watch my back, see? Always, bug.
I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. They probably aren't actually bugged. It's just, it feels like they are because holy shit, your opponent will never draw into them. Okay, we want more taunts. Not, well... yeah, it feels like your opponent will never draw into them. They're not actually bugged. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we get the replay? Come on. Just 2 more. 1 more. Let's go. Could just keep everything, right? We can always coin out one of our 2 drops. I'm just gonna pass it back. Okay. Living Plague, awesome.
Delicious.
Okay. I'm gonna point out the tower. Actually realizing that was a bad mistake because we won't be able to follow it up with the Talandri's Last Stand. You never know though, maybe it won't be that bad. Probably should have used Phallic and then Falric. Got double the corpses. Actually, not terrible. Okay, next turn we slam down Blood Doctor and Paradox, which gets rid of this no matter what. Am I dumb? Is there a reason you do it like this? I guess it does fill up my board and I can't do much about it. Okay, well, change of plans, I guess. We slam this down. We slam this down. And then I will actually trade with all of this. Because if I don't... well, that's funny. If I don't trade with everything, they're just going to be able to do the exact play that we just did. Sure, both 4 cost charge minions, why not? That was a pretty good, like, turn, though. I don't have any elementals. I don't know why you'd be worried about this. I'd be more worried about this. Okay, well, I guess I'm not you, so... Talandri's Last Stand number 2. That just ends the game, right? I mean, it doesn't end the game this turn, but, like... good luck with this, right? Man, if this card was a 3-mana card with maybe a little bit less HP, there's a lot of actual 4-cost cards in Priest right now that if it was a 3-mana card, it would actually probably see play. But because it's a 4-mana card, it doesn't see play because of Resuscitate. Like, they overcorrected. That's worse than it was before for them.
I'll need a blood sample.
Give me a rush minion here, maybe? No, but that does help.
The shadow strikes.
That was actually quite insane. I don't. You gotta hope it hits here, right?
A trick up my sleeve.
That was a good game too. Now that we're through the game, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, did we tower over standard, or did we get towered upon ourselves? Sadly to report, we got towered on ourselves. This deck isn't that great. The deck feels like it's missing something, and I don't honestly know what it is. Most of the time when you win, you're probably going to win through the stereotypical Unholy DK combos, but because we are running a few blood cards, we couldn't use Unholy Frenzy, which might make this deck a little bit worse, but I think the survivability is absolutely necessary to try to make the Living Plague work. Overall, this isn't a deck that I can easily recommend you all trying out, unless there is a balance patch that buffs it up again. But before we end the video, special thanks to our channel members of Daniel Nascimento in the Recruit tier, Ruben in the Membership tier, and our brand new Captain, Ragu Sauce 89. And if you want to help out the channel a little bit more, you can join one of those 3 membership tiers, but there's always leaving a like, commenting, subscribing, turning on notifications, using a new hype button, or checking out the Twitch channel to help me out too if you can't afford to do that. Until next time, bye-bye.